So, let me break down today basically why everybody in this world is effed up. And when we say everybody, we are generalizing. When you generalize, it means, and I know a lot of you guys know this, it means majority of people. There's always the exceptions. There's always the chosen ones. We're just including most people because most people are literal fractions of what they should be. Even to give them a fraction is a lot. Maybe 3%, maybe 5%, maybe 10% of most of what they should be. You see, guys, I've explained this before on this channel. I pay attention to things really closely. I pay attention to what people say. I pay attention to what people do. I'm like here to guide and teach people the right way. I don't know what it is. It's just in me to do it, I guess. I can't really explain it. But like I said, I notice patterns. I notice what people do, how people operate. I notice what's going on in today's modern society. I know how people roll. I get around enough people to understand how people live, what people do. And it's almost like everybody is the same. Nobody wants to get off track, off beat of the world. Everyone's kind of on the same agenda, but then there's always the chosen one who veers off. Ends up becoming the successful one, the hungrier one, the more ambitious one, the one that does it the right way instead of doing it how everybody else does it, which is a complete failure. This is why everyone in the world is fucked up today. Because not enough people are veering off onto their own paths. They are way too distracted. And if you're going to get distracted at all, you better make sure it's a good distraction and not an absolute terrible one. Because, and I'm not even going to explain the type of distractions that I see most people involved in today. I'm not even going to say it. I just know how most people are distracted, and it's not good. My friends that are a bit older, around the same age as me, maybe a few years older, not one single one of them are distracted in the ways that a lot of the younger folks are distracted today. The way people are distracted today is very, very concerning for a lot of people's future. These people don't understand how hard it's going to be to actually provide a life and to move forward. There's no time to waste. Your only option is to be ambitious, at least to an extent. But a lot of people don't see it, and they want to waste time. All the time they waste, they could be using it into a side hustle. They could be using it into something to really make something for themselves. But they take all their bullshit. I'm not going to say time is bullshit, but the way they use their time is bullshit. They use their time as bullshit. When you have to use your time more productively, instead of watching an educational video to actually help them to improve their mindset, they'll pay attention to completely pathetic things and pathetic people. They'll be involved with pathetic people that mean them no good. It's just a distraction. The Matrix wants you to be distracted as much as possible. The Matrix don't want you to know the truth. This channel, since day one, has been outside of the Matrix. That's why I would consider this channel a good channel and not a bad one. Any entertainment type of channels you may see or watch, garbage. there has to be some education to it. There has to be some understanding about a channel to an extent for it to be worthwhile for you to watch. What's going to be more beneficial? Talking to your friends all day about nothing. Nothing important. Just stupid shit. Just talking to talk. What's going to be more beneficial? That and being distracted, or watching something educational, watching something that's going to motivate you, watching something that's going to get you up, that's going to shift something in your mind to make you better? What's it going to be? Because I'm going to tell you guys something. How you use your free time is very important. Most people are fucked up because they use their free time so poorly. Everybody's busy to an extent. Everybody has to maybe work a little bit, maybe in school a little bit, maybe doing this a little bit, maybe doing that a little bit. Everybody got to do certain things, but everybody also has free time. Even the busiest people has at least a little bit of free time. A little bit. Everybody in the world. So how you use your free time is very important. Are you going to learn something from somebody that is where you want to be? Because when I was younger than I am right now, I was only learning from people that I aspired to be like, that I aspired to be where they want to be someday. Stuff of this nature. You want to surround your mind with people who are above you in life. Is really what you want to do. There's like an effect to it. There's like, it's like, this is how it is. People are just going up. People feed off of each other and go up. People that are effective. But when you pay attention and you waste time with people who are doing absolutely nothing, they have no ambition. They admit they have no ambition. It is stupidity. A lot of people can't even, like, people can't even keep up with me, bro, in real life. Like, people can't. My pressure breaks people's spirit. Oh, this doesn't make me feel comfortable. I got to talk to somebody else. I got to do something else because this guy's just too much. He's too intense. Blah, 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 blah. You're weak. You have nothing in you. You have no substance. They're not hungry. They have no hunger for anything better. You want to be around people like that? All the time? And never surround your mind with people who actually, there's a something in them, inside them. There's like a spark. There's like a fire inside somebody's heart, mind, soul, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love people like that. There's a Lisa energy inside of them that's just magnetic. It's just, it's very attractive. It makes you want to be that. It feels so good. You want to be that. You want to rise up to that. You want to be that energy. You want to be the energy you want to attract. It's a mindset. People's mindsets is what is attractive. There is attraction there. And not everything is considered sexual attraction. That's just people. That's what people think. Yes, that exists, obviously. But there's different attraction where you can be like attracted to certain friends. You can be attracted to the way certain things are going with people, and it's like you vibe with that. There's chemistry there. We'll call it chemistry, not attraction, but it's the same thing. Your mind is attracted to theirs. It's like there's something there to be done. There's something there that can work. There's something there. There could be a business partner there. There could be something there. Because everybody else just ain't on that level. If that makes any sense at all. It should. So if you find people like that, it is a rare thing. That's why YouTube is so good, because there's people like this everywhere. There's people like me, and there's others on this platform that are this way, that have a certain fire in them We have a greater taste for more in life, more freedom, more abundance, more everything. We have deep understandings of things. We are not content. We are grateful, we are not content. There is more to do. There is more to conquer. Real men conquer this world. Real men have a fire inside of them. There's kings and there's peasants for a reason. They're always going to exist. You get to pick and choose what you want to be. You get to pick and choose what you want to do. So, I suggest in surrounding your mind with people that are better than you, if not on the same level as you. And not surround yourself with people who are way below you, because they're going to bring you down. If they're that far down, they don't want to go up. Because if they want to go up, they'd be a little bit closer to you. You can hang with people like that too. The thing is, you can't hang out with people who are wavelengths away from you. Let's say two people are right here. It's good to hang out. Let's say this is you, this is somebody else. Let's say you're up here and they're down here. They're not way down here, but they're like just kind of below you. You can still hang with them because you can bring them up, and then maybe you can both go up like this if all works out. Let's say this is you, this is somebody else. Let's say they're like here and you're right here. You can hang out because they can elevate you, and of course if you have that good mindset, they're going to elevate you, then you can go up. Even if it's like this case, if someone is way up here and you're way down here, let's say someone is a fucking billionaire, you're down here. You can't hang out, you're too far apart. There's not enough kick, there's not enough draw. If a magnet is too far away from a fridge, it does not catch. It can't draw you in closer. So if someone's way up here and you're way down here, it's too far. But if you're closer, the magnet can catch and you can go up. If this makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me, and it's true. Whether you like it, whether anybody likes it, it is the truth. So it's all about surrounding your mind with people who are close to you and want to do better. Preferably hang out with people, and not even hang out, surround your mind with certain people who are doing well and have that fire. There's something in them that they have. They could be dead tired, they could be doing something. They have a fire. Because when you have that fire, it does not matter how tired you are, you will get the job done. It's more important than anything else. It's called being a man. It's called conquering the world. That is your mission as a man, is to conquer the world. Your world. The world. Whatever you want to call it. It is your mission. Your mission is not to piss your life away. Your mission is to not waste time on stupid things that make no sense, that cannot help you, that cannot make you have a better understanding. I try my absolute best on this channel to give people the best understanding they've ever heard in their lives, and to break it down so it seeps in so hard that you just get better. That is my goal. So we all have to do better. There's always more to do. There's always a better destination to get to. You just don't want to be like these modern day people today, bro. It's the last thing you want to be. I refuse to get sucked into that world. I refuse. It is not healthy. There's no ambition involved. It's a big party. It's literally what it is. People are just partying 24/7 with no ambition. When they're getting on these apps all the time that they're on, it's a big clusterfuck of a party. On the weekends, they're actually partying. It's all a party. Nobody wants to work. Even when they're working, they want to distract themselves from the work they're doing. I want to leave. That's not me. Even when I'm working, I literally want to be there. There's no place I would rather be than work while I'm there. And I'm going to be honest, I never used to be this way. When I was younger, I didn't hate every day at work, but I didn't have that mindset I have now. Why not want to be there more than, why not want to be at the place you're at more than anything else? Because you're going to fucking be there anyways. Dipstick. If you have to show up to work, don't have the mindset, oh, I have to go to work. Oh, it's Monday. Oh. It's not helping you any to have that mindset. You know deep down in your core, you have to go there anyway. Why not show up the best? Why not show up with a smile on your face? Why not show up excited, even if you're not? Make yourself. Find something inside of you where you're actually going to be in the moment and not thinking about other things. Oh, I want to be somewhere else. I'd rather be doing this. I'd rather be doing that. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to be there anyway, so why not make the best of that moment every moment of your day? There's things I don't want to do every single day. But I switch. There's a little switch in my mind. And I flip that switch. And I am so present that the next coming of Jesus would be a carpenter. I don't know. It's just, that's the shift that you have to make in your mind. You have to be where you want to be, and you better enjoy it. Start learning how to do this. People in society are so dopamined up, it's not even funny. No discipline. Every second they're trying to get dopamine. Text this person, dopamine. Have a drag off a vape. Blowing out this fucking smoke cloud, dopamine. Breathe air. Breathe air. You don't need a fucking fire breathing dragon. With your grape vape, you don't need it. Breathe fucking air. It's a lot better. But people need all these things to make them feel a certain way because they can't control themselves. You can't control your own fucking mind because you're that weak. So you need to do all these things to just make you feel some type of way. Stupid. No discipline. People are entitled to just want a great life without putting in the work. If you are a true man and you put in the work, you get the results. You're going to be so far ahead of so many people in this world that it is not even funny. It's not even funny. You have something in you that most people just do not have. That is sheer grit, determination, the ability to not even want to do some of the things you do on a daily basis, but you do it anyways, because that's what being a man is. It's not about what you want to do all the time. Of course, every person in the world does something they want to do sometimes. Of course. But what truly makes you a man is doing things you don't want to do because it is the right thing to do. A lot of people can't do that. Oh, well, I don't want to really do this tonight, blah, blah, blah. Make an excuse because you're fucking pussy. Like, I don't care. I will do crazy things even if I don't feel like doing it. I guess I'm just cut from a different cloth. I don't know. This is how I am. It's how most people are not. I know most people. Most people are not like this. I guess I have that craziness inside of me. That ambition, that drive. I have a lot of life in me. And a lot of people just don't. Lazy. You want everything easy. You want to feel good all the time. You never want to feel uncomfortable. At all. I feel more comfortable under more pressure, under a stronger work ethic of an environment. I feel like shit whenever I'm just in comfort all the time. I hate it. I always do something that's going to make majority of people in society very uncomfortable. I'll say that. Because when I do things I don't want to do, it strengthens you. Most of those people can't take it. But you force yourself to do things you don't even want to do because it puts you ahead of everybody else automatically. It's a decision in your mind that you make. It's called discipline. I want to be disciplined till the day I die in some way, shape, or form. And most people hate it. Most people, dopamine, 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 dopamine. You take a drink on the weekend, dopamine. You want to drink throughout the week, dopamine. You want to take a hit of your vape, dopamine. You want to smoke weed all the time, dopamine. You want to talk to a whole bunch of people to feel involved, to feel like you fit in, dopamine. They don't even mean you no good. It's not even people you're close with. Dopamine. The list goes on, man. Scrolling on social media for hours upon hours upon hours. Every single day, dopamine. Switching from apps to apps, dopamine. You don't use your apps for beneficial reasons. This is my take on why everyone is fucked up today, but people don't. I'm never going to tell a lot of people in society this because they can't handle this. They would literally probably cry if I told most people this. They wouldn't sit there and listen and be calm and be like, you know what, man, you're right. No, they're not going to do that because they're too fucking weak. They would literally probably cry. So, this is my take. This is why the world has changed. The world has changed drastically. How could the world not have changed when there's so many distractions today, which is called the Matrix? People are stupid enough to get sucked into certain realities and sucked into a certain life and lifestyle. They're stupid enough to allow their true nature to be taken away from them. Most people are not in their true nature. They're not. They're so far from it, it's not even funny. The world has changed. This is why most people are fucked up today. And they don't want to come to terms with this. They don't want to listen to this. They couldn't listen to what I'm saying for 2.2 seconds. They click off. Oh my God. The truth. I gotta get away from this. This is how people are. So, if you're different, if you're a chosen one, if you're cut from a different cloth, you're not like everybody else. You're going to win. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to win. Because you have discipline. You will get reward at some point. You might be a multi-millionaire within 5 years from now. Because you have discipline. And you know what's funny? All these people that are dopamined up all the time. Complaining all the time. Don't want to be wherever they want to be all the time. Nothing's good enough all the time. And I'm never content. In bad ways. I'm not content in good ways. I have a lot of good things going on for me. I don't want to sit here and start naming things, oh, this and that. No. I'm not content in a good way. Because there is more to do, there is more to achieve in a good way. These people are not content in a bad way. Because they don't put in the work. They don't do the things. Of course they're not content. But they're not hungry either. So it's bad. Bad. Down bad. There's a huge difference here. And I would even argue a lot of those people are content. Some of them are not content, but they don't do anything about it. Which is almost even worse. If you're in a position where you're not content, and you're not doing anything either, that's terrible. It's not a position you want to be in because you're going to suffer for a long time. And you're just going to continue suffering. Because you're not content, you're not happy, but you're not doing anything about it. At least people that say, you know what, I'm content. And they have a certain amount of things, but there's a little tiny bit of part of them that want more. But you know what, I'm content. They're at least happier. If you're not content, and you have drive, you have ambition, you will will your way into the place you want to be. It's exactly what will happen. And that is up to you to figure out. There's certain things that got to be achieved. There's a certain amount of years you have to use to just sacrifice. But nobody wants to talk about that. Oh my God, don't ever say sacrifice. We're just supposed to enjoy life every single second of every single day. That's how life should be. Unfortunately, no, it shouldn't be. Look at the animals that are running around in the wild. Hunting each other down. Killing each other. Taking each other's necks. Every single day. You think they're happy and content? You don't think they're ambitious to get their food? You don't think they have drive? These people that are dopamine up, that have no drive, are the ones that are all fucked up. Almost all animals in the wild have drive. That's why animals are way happier than human beings, I would argue. It comes down to you having drive. It's not about you having a smile on your face. Anybody can be dopamined up, but their life is shit. They put a smile on their face and take a picture, whatever. It doesn't mean they're happy. And then you get a serious guy like me that is serious like this, didn't really smile, doesn't really do this, doesn't really do that, but yet I feel way better than all these people. Because I'm just flowy. I don't have to sit here and just smile. I don't have to do that to feel good. I just don't. And yes, I take laugh attacks literally almost daily. When I'm around the right people, and of course I don't take a laugh attack every day, but when I'm around the right people, having a good time and stuff like this, on downtime, I will take laugh attacks. I can make people laugh. I'm a funny guy like that, but there's a time and a place. And I honestly don't feel any happier than doing stuff like that or being in a serious moment. I feel good either way. But people that are doing the dopamine hits all the time, they gotta smoke their vape to put on a smile. Do you think that's happiness? They're miserable most of the time during the day. It's because they have no drive. People that have no drive are not going to be as happy as people with a lot of drive. And it's just a fact. So when it really comes down to the wire of this video, people that lack drive, which is most people in modern society because they are entitled to a good lifestyle without putting in the work, those are the ones that are fucked up. The ones that are getting it right are the ones with drive, with goals. They enjoy their work. And there's things on a daily basis they don't want to do, but they do it anyways. And when you get shit like that done, it feels so damn good. It feels so damn rewarding. But this is what people